All right, Shalom Makim. First and foremost, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Double honors to the elders, the apostles of Great Millstone. Honors to you brothers who are out there doing the work in sincerity and in truth. All right, and this is a response to the lesson Apostle Elder Gabar did called Words of Comfort Concerning the Dead.
Right, because, you know, in this thing, we you know, one thing you got to always remember that we're soldiers in a army, and this is a war, man. Spiritual and physical, man. So you're going to have casualties of war. You know, you're going to have, you know, brothers that in the truth, they might die in the truth, whether it be by natural causes or they're murdered. Just like the apostles of old, they went through the same things, man. You know, they were killed and persecuted for their beliefs. And the same thing, even more gonna happen here, because this is Babylon, Rome, Syria, Egypt 2.0, man. Sodom and Gomorrah 2.0. So as much hate as the men of the Lord got back then, they're gonna get even more hate on this side, man. So there's gonna be more people want to kill us, man. Even the scoffers, man, they admit that they want to kill us, man. You know. And so, you know, you're gonna have brothers that pass back to the spirit world. But guess what? Those men are gonna still be a part of the elect. They still gonna receive the joy and the fruits of their work in the kingdom, man. So for you to scoff at somebody that died in the truth, you ignorant, man. You stupid. You know? And you err not knowing the scriptures. Okay? And Yahweh Bashim Yahushua let us know that, hey, that could happen. Okay? And I guess we'll start with Sirach. It's a basic scripture, but hey, it's saying something there for a reason. Go ahead.
Sirach chapter 4, verse 28. Strive for the truth unto death.
It says strive for the truth until death, man. Because you don't know if you're gonna make it on the side or not, as far as in the body that you're in right now, man. So you push and you strive for the masteries until death, and that's what the elders and the apostles and the men of the Lord did before us. We are in the same spirit. We gonna strive to this thing until death. We ain't gonna take the chip. We'd rather die before we take the chip. We'd rather die before we give in to the wiles of the devil, man. That's how you're supposed to be in this thing, man. Be fervent, unwavering. Okay? Go ahead.
Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee.
That's right. And the Lord is fighting for us. How is the Lord fighting for us? Because he's raising up the elect before our very eyes, and the prophecies of the scriptures are passing before our very eyes, man. You know, 40, 50 years ago, the nation of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, we forgot who we were, man. So we know the Lord is fighting for us, man, because we were raised up in a society thinking that we were African Americans. But now we preach and knowing the truth. So now we hold on to that truth and we fight for it. And then you're going to have people, scoffers, haters of the Most High, that are going to contend against that vehemently. So we have to vehemently fight for the truth. And it's going to happen. It might happen to where some of us might perish, man. But hey, we still are a part of that blessing, man. Somebody give me 1 Thessalonians, the 4th chapter, in the 13th verse. Okay.
4:13.
God.
1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 13. But I would not have you to be ignorant, brethren, concerning them which are asleep.
Right. So if you look up that word sleep right there in the Greek, that means that that basically that they're dead. Okay. Not that because you have a sleep in the sense of not in this knowledge, but it's also talking about people who are actually dead, man. Okay? And so it said, I have you, don't be ignorant. Meaning don't you know don't lack the knowledge of those men that are asleep. Okay, keep reading on that.
Okay. But I would not have you to be ignorant, brethren, concerning them which are asleep, that ye sorrow not, even as others which have no hope.
Mm-hmm. You got that word there? You looking it up?
Yeah, I'm trying to get this first. This stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it right now.
Okay. Somebody grab. You got Thessalonians? Yeah. Read it for me while he looks it up.
All right. And verse 14. For if we believe that Yahushua died and rose again, even so them also which sleep in Yahushua.
Right. So that lets you know that that's talking. It's not talking about asleep like in Romans where it says that they're asleep. Where they don't have the knowledge. It's talking about them actually being dead. Okay. Go ahead.
Even so them also which sleep in Yahushua will the Most High bring with him.
Right, so they died in Yahushua. They died in the truth, man. So the Lord has them hedged up. So they good. So we should sorrow not. So if a brother dies in the truth, doing a work, he was a man of the Lord, he's at rest, man. He don't have to deal with the perils that are to come, man. He's gonna come back and he's gonna be in power. Okay, so he's in a better situation than us. Because we still gotta deal with these bodies, we still got to deal with these sicknesses, we still got to deal with the Esau's bullshit.
The affairs of this world.
And the affairs of this world and the plagues of this world, man. So those that die in this truth are in better situations than we are. Go ahead.
I got 2 examples for you.
Bring it out.
And this is John 19:30. When Yahushua therefore had received the vinegar, he said, "It is finished." And he bowed his head and gave up the spirit.
There you go. I mean, that's one of the greatest examples right there of a man dying in the truth. Yahushua himself, the first begotten. So you're gonna scoff at that man? You're gonna talk shit about him because he gave his life up in this for the truth, man? For the nation of the elect of the nation of Israel? Huh? Okay. Go ahead.
Acts 7:59. And they stoned Stephen, calling upon the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
Now, what was Stephen doing, man?
Salaki Stephen.
He was preaching the word of the Heavenly Father. So he was killed preaching the word of the Heavenly Father. You gonna make fun of him, man? You gonna talk shit about that man? Huh? Go ahead.
And saying, Lord Yahushua, receive my spirit.
Right. Receive my spirit, man. Okay. Go ahead. Is there any more on that?
No, we good.
That's right, man. So the Most High had him hedged up, man. Let's go back to Thessalonians.
Yeah. 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 13. But I will not have you to be ignorant, brethren, concerning them which are asleep. And I got that word asleep here for you.
Okay, yeah, bring that out.
In the Greek.
Strong's G 2837, koimao. Koimao.
Okay, in the Greek it's the word koimao, and the definition is to cause to sleep, put to sleep. A metaphor to still, calm, quiet, to fall asleep, to sleep, to die.
To die, man. And that's what that's talking about right there. There's a brother that died in Yahushua. Okay? Go ahead, keep reading.
All right, verse that ye sorrow not, even as others which have no hope.
Right. So we just got to keep pushing forward, man. Go ahead.
For if we believe that Yahushua died and rose again, even so them also which sleep in Yahushua will the Most High bring with him.
That's right. That's right. He's going to bring with us. So if we believe that he's a man of the Lord, then we know he's good. If you believe in this thing, that he was doing the right thing, he's a godly man, then you know that he's good. Somebody give me 2 Maccabees 12 and 45. We'll start at like 43. You know, so if you believe that he was a man of the Lord, and he was in this thing, then you comforted, and you know that okay, well I'm gonna see him at the end of this thing, man, Lord's will, or I'm gonna meet him in the spirit world, and we gonna come back, we're gonna get this thing popping. Okay, you got that?
2 Maccabees 12:43.
Okay.
All right. And when he had made a gathering throughout the company to the sum of 2,000 drachms of silver.
Right there, because that's Judas had gathered some money because some guys had got slain, but we had found out that they were worshiping other guys, they were worshiping idols. So he gathered together like a sin offering to the Most High because he knew those guys were gonna come back, and your judgment is played out when you come back. So he made an offering for their sins, for their resurrection. Go ahead.
He sent it to Jerusalem to offer a sin offering, doing therein very well and honestly, in that he was mindful of the resurrection.
Right. So that right there proves and lets them know that it's the reincarnation's in the Bible, man. Reincarnation is real, man. Because was he doing it because they're gonna come back in those same bodies? No. He knew that they were gonna come back, man. Go ahead.
For if he had not hoped that they that were slain should have risen again, it had been superfluous and vain to pray for the dead.
Right. So it would have been crazy if he didn't believe that they were gonna come back. It would have been crazy for him to make a sin offering unto the men, right? Go ahead.
And also in that he perceived that there was great favor laid up for those that died godly.
Read that again.
And also in that he perceived that there was great favor laid up for those that died godly.
There's great favors for those that died godly, man. They good. Go ahead.
It was an holy and good thought, whereupon he made a reconciliation for the dead, that they might be delivered from sin.
There you go, man. There you go. So that goes right into that, to where for one, it's proven that reincarnation is in the Bible, and that we come back after you die. Two, that's also saying that he knew in his mind that if they were godly men, that they had received great favor in Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh's sight, man. They good.
And if I can say this, the scriptures tell you that they're gonna be martyrs, man. Now, martyrs are men who die in the faith, man, who die for Yahweh Hashem Yahweh. And really, when you come into this truth, that should be your mind frame anyway. I mean, if you're not willing to die for the word, man,
We'll finish that.
okay. So once your life get threatened, what you gonna do? Just follow out the truth, go to Walmart, go to Taco Bell, McDonald's, and take the chip, spend life with the fam, the black bitch who hates you. Like, come on, man. So the men of the Lord, matter of fact, we gonna be tested with our life, man. And of course,
the scriptures say that. Get Revelations 2:10. Revelations 2:10 tell you that you're gonna be persecuted and your life is gonna be threatened. Yeah?
Revelations 2:10. Revelations 2:10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer.
So you ain't supposed to fear none of those things that you know is gonna happen to the men of the Lord. Go ahead.
Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death.
Be faithful unto what?
Be thou faithful unto death.
We're gonna be faithful unto death, man. We're not gonna worry about what the white man's got going on, or what these other dudes got going on, these 2/3 got going on, because we have fear of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. We don't have fear of these men.
That's right.
Okay? And we know the reward of those who stay faithful, man. We're gonna be in favor in the eyes of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. We're gonna be a part of the elect.
Got precept, man.
Here's
Okay.
a reward in the same scripture.
Okay.
This is the latter part. And I will give thee a crown of life.
Right. Now, what's that crown of life, man? It's the same crown that the Yahushua promised to the apostles, right?
Right.
Rulership, dominion. Okay? We're going to live forever, man. In the kingdom, you're going to live forever, man. So you don't fear death here because you know you're going to come back and rule and power. So you're not worried about your spirit going back to the spirit world. You're going to be at peace. So what type of dumbass nigga are you to talk shit about a man that died in truth, man?
That's right.
I got a precept real quick.
Go ahead,
Wisdom Solomon, chapter 5, verse 4. It says, "We fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor. How is he numbered among the children of the Most High, and his lot is among the saints?"
There you go, man.
And because they look at a so-called brother or a man in the truth following the Most High, if he passed away, they look at it as though, oh, I thought he was righteous. I thought he was righteous. Why did he die?
God.
You know? But now understand it through the Spirit, you know?
Well,
Can I just ask him? Go ahead, bro.
Well, Yahushua was righteous. And guess what? It was grimy ass niggas amongst our people who delivered him to be killed because they wanted to keep benefits with the white man. And he died for the Most High Yahweh.
That's right.
He died for him, and it pleased the Most High that he died for him.
Right.
So if we gonna bear that cross, man, if some of us got to be picked off and taken out, then
it's the Most High's will.
yeah, that's his will.
If I can just add something, you know, because hey, at this time frame, you know, in society, we have been westernized, man. And you think that, you know, according to, contrary to popular belief, people think that, you know, when you come into the truth, you know, everything is okay. You know, you're supposed to believe in God, everything's going to be all right. But no, it's, you know, when you get in the scriptures, man, and when you understand, man, you're going to catch hell, man. And, you know, and it's best to die for something like the truth than instead of live for nothing. You know, so, you know, we have two choices, man. Either we're going to be saved by Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, and when he sent his son Yahushua, or we going to die for it, man. And if you die, that's a first fucking class seat, you know what I'm saying, to the kingdom, man. You know, you got the first class in the chariot, you know.
How many people can say they died in their right mind in the truth, man? Do you know how that's spectacular?
Right.
Actually,
Most people die like wanting to know the meaning of life, man.
Yeah.
What's this and that? But you hedged up with the truth, man. that's comforting, man.
Like, you ain't got to worry about following out the truth anymore.
Yeah, kind of.
Battling the demon, tempting you like, and you like, man, Lord, like, kick me out. Like, no, you actually died with the knowledge, man, with believing in the Lord, man.
Right. That's right. That's an excellent point, right? You got a precept out? Go ahead.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, start at verse 1.
That's a good one.
But the souls of the righteous are in the hand of the Most High, and there shall no torment touch them. In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery.
That's right. In the sight of the unrighteous, their departure is seen vain and empty, man, and silly. Go ahead.
And they're going from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace.
That's right. They really are. We at peace, man. If we die, go ahead.
For though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality.
Man, just like the brother said, you're gonna be ushered. You're gonna have a first class seat into the kingdom, man. You're gonna be when brothers are beamed up, when the missiles hit, you're gonna be there on the chariot like, what's up, man? Yo, baby, man. What's going on, man? And you're gonna be changed to a celestial, from a terrestrial to a celestial body, and you're gonna come down. You're gonna rule. And y'all gonna rule together, man. It's beautiful. Go ahead.
Verse 5. And having been a little chastised, they should.
A little chastised, man. The time we have on this earth, that's nothing, man. That ain't nothing. Just a little bit of time, man. Because you got to remember, you've been reincarnated. Right?
They should be greatly rewarded, for the Most High proved them and found them worthy for himself.
Right, because in those reincarnations, you was found as a righteous man over and over and over again. So when you in the kingdom, you will have that seat. Okay? Go ahead.
As gold in the furnace have he tried them and received them as a burnt offering.
Right. Now, what proves that that's talking about the elect? Zechariah 13 and 9. When you read Zechariah 13 and 9, we don't have to get it. It talks about how the 1/3 are going to be tried in the fire as gold and silver, man. So that's letting you know that's talking about the elect. It ain't talking about all you niggas that's talking shit, man. Y'all gonna have to come back through us. Go ahead.
And in the time of their visitation, they shall shine and shall run to and fro like sparks among
Right.
the stubble.
What visitation is that talking about? Let's go back to Thessalonians 4 and you can start at 15.
1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 15. For this we say unto you by the word of the Lord, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of the Lord shall not prevent them which are asleep.
Mm-hmm.
For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout.
That's the visitation. When our big brother comes back, man. Go ahead.
For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of the Most High. And the dead in Yahushua shall rise first.
The dead in Yahushua shall rise first. Just like the brother said, you're going to have a first class seat. You're going to be the first one to come down out them chariots, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds.
Boom, you're going to be together, man. So the brother that was fighting with you, in his truth with you, bringing the work out, in the spirit, he died, whether by natural causes, he was murdered, or whatever happened to him, you're going to see that brother again, man. Okay? And so we're comforted by that. Go ahead. Why? Because typically you'd be all fucked up, right? Damn, man. Damn, he died, man. I thought he was, man, I thought we were going to... No, man. Don't feel that way.
Right.
Know in your mind, I see you when I get there, brother. Go ahead.
And so shall we ever be with the Lord. Wherefore, comfort one another with these words.
Comfort one another with these words. So when something happens like that, you read these scriptures, you read these verses. Okay? So that's why the lesson that the Elder Gabar did, that was a beautiful lesson, man, because that's exactly what Paul was saying for us to do. That in situations like that, we use these scriptures to comfort each other, to know that we're pressing forward. We got to keep fighting all the way till death, man. Somebody get that in Sirach, the one I had called for, the one we had talked about earlier.
428.
No. Yeah, was it 428? Was it?
Strive for truth.
No. Sirach 22 and 11.
It's 22. 22,
Okay.
11.
Okay, let's finish yours, and then we'll get back. We'll get that. So yeah, 22 and 11. Go ahead.
Okay. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 8 and 9. They should judge the nations. You want to read 7 again? I sort of going to it. And in the time of their visitation, they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble. They should judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and their Lord shall reign forever. This is the last verse right here.
If I could just make a point, when you see sparks going across the stubble, man, what is that? It's shining, man. You know
Well, it's just like when you watching Dragon Ball Z.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you're gonna be. You're gonna have spiritual power, bro.
Yeah.
You're gonna have spiritual power. You're gonna be boom. You're gonna be moving like light, like sparks among the stubble. You're gonna be, and you're gonna be ruling the nations in power.
Yeah, it's this one character in X-Men. He's Magneto's son. He moves like that, man. Basically, everything is in slow motion to him. He's just everywhere.
Going in and out.
Yeah, but everything to him is in slow motion.
That's how King David and the mighty men were, man. That's how they were able to slay tens of thousands of men by themselves, because everybody else is moving, you know, like heaps, boom, boom. That's how we gonna be, man. That's how we gonna be. We're gonna be fucking these people up, man. We're gonna be fucking you scoffers up too, man. On this side. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 9. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth.
They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, man. Go ahead.
And such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he care for his elect.
He cared for his elect, the elect. So that proves that that's talking about the elect, man. And then in the beginning of that church, they're talking about those that died, right? Okay? So even those that remain and those that die, they're gonna be one. They're gonna be together in the end, ruling, in power, man. Go ahead.
I have a quick one for you.
Mm-hmm.
And this is John 15:13. Greater love have no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends.
That's right, man, and that's what brothers do that died in the truth, because they were out preaching, trying to warn the nation of Israel of the coming doom and gloom that's coming to this place, and also letting them know that you have a glorious kingdom promised to you if you come into this thing, man. That's the love. That's the love that is going out amongst these camps around the world, man. Because the ministry and the work is the love, is the love of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man.
Labor of love.
God, that's the work. Okay.
If I can just say this, if the scriptures say it, that means it's gonna happen, man. So if it say no greater love than a man lay down his life for his brother, well, that means there's gonna be men who gonna lay down their lives for the brothers, man. It's gonna happen, you know. And in the times to come, in the times of Jacob's trouble, that's gonna happen, man. It may be you, brother, watching on the camera, or it may be me, or one of us brothers. Either way, it is what it is, man.
Hey, that's a great thing. It's a great thing.
That's an honor.
Yeah, if I die in this thing, man, hey, know that I was fighting, man, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and I'm not scared of dying for this thing, man.
Right, you didn't die choking on popcorn shrimp, man. You know, you died actually righteously. You know.
Time. Let's go to the next script right there.
All right. And this is Sirach chapter 22, verse 11. Weep for the dead, for he have lost the light, and weep for the fool, for he wanteth understanding. Make little weeping for the dead, for he is at rest.
Make little weeping for the dead, for he is at rest, man.
Can't get around it.
So you ain't supposed to be, somebody died 2 years later, you sitting at their grave hold the tombstone.
Digging up dirt trying to reach it.
Yeah, what did you have? No, man, he chilling, man. He ain't worried about the shit you worried about, man. He ain't got to pay bills. He ain't on child support.
Right.
He ain't got to drink this poisonous water and shit, man.
Right.
So what you crying for?
You know what? That's kind of like when King David, you remember when he was praying for his son before he had passed. You know what I'm saying? He was praying. He was mourning. He didn't eat nothing and shit. You know what I'm saying? But after his son had fucking died, he started back eating. Because, he in his mind, he said, okay, he's gone now. Ain't nothing I can do.
Right.
Yeah, they asked him why.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because a brother died, we ain't going to make a bunch of memorial videos and a collage of the brother, him speaking, and it's in black and white. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, playing with his
sad,
people.
with sad music, man.
Yeah,
Rest in
t-shirts.
peace with the years of his life that he was alive. We ain't gonna do that, man.
That teacher with his face on at the camp and shit.
Yeah.
I miss my homies.
He chilling, man. He's cursing out. He's looking at the Lord like, man, come on, man, let's get this thing popping,
Yeah,
man.
he praying for us. Like,
Yeah.
hey, get them out of there.
Yeah, help
I'm
these
good.
brothers.
You get
Man,
them
how long
out.
ago, Lord? How long?
Yeah, precept.
Okay. Yeah, finish that and then we'll get your piece straight. Go ahead.
Make little weeping for the dead, for he is at rest. But the life of the fool is worse than death.
The life of the fool is worse, man. So you niggas talking shit, your life is worse, man.
Yeah, you sit up on a comment board, you scoffers group together, drinking Coronas and shit, talking, see, GMS nigga dead now for talking all that shit.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, making mockery of his life.
But you on the other hand, y'all don't teach in the code. Y'all don't do it. As soon as somebody threaten you, hey man, I don't want to go out there. If it's too hot, you don't go out there. If it's too cold, you don't go out there. Too windy, you don't go out there. It's sprinkling. Oh, they ain't going out.
Like
So,
Baloo.
right, yeah, like Baloo, man.
Hey, and for the record, Baloo, man, hey, prostitutes go out in the wintertime and shit. If a bitch can stand out there in New York cold in a New York minute, you mean to tell me you can't fucking go out there with your big ass?
That's right.
Hate that nigga, man.
Right, so yeah, and which he one of the scoffers, you know.
Yeah.
So so you clowns out there who scoffing, man, your life is worse than the righteous brother who died, man. Cause it's a such thing as wishing you were dead, man. And that's what the Most High gonna do. He gonna make you wish that you were dead, man. All the torment. You will probably get tormented in your dreams.
Well, let's prove it. Go to I think it's Wisdom of Solomon 4:13.
Apparitions.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
You said 4:13?
Kind of.
Alright, I'm here. I got
Because
it.
the Most High gonna mock their asses, man.
Alright, this is Wisdom of Solomon 4:13. It says, he being made perfect in a short time fulfilled a long time. Verse 14, for his soul pleased the Lord, therefore hasted he to take him away from among the wicked.
Right. So it's talking about a person a brother that was righteous that passed. So he took him away from the wicked. Go ahead.
Verse 15, this the people saw and understood it not, neither laid they up this in their minds.
Right. So it's talking about niggas that was talking shit about the person that died that was righteous. Go ahead. They didn't understand. Go ahead.
That his grace and mercy is with his saints, and that he have respected unto his chosen.
So he have respect unto the elect, the chosen, electos. Go ahead.
Thus the righteous that is dead shall condemn the ungodly which are living.
Read that again.
Thus the righteous that is dead shall condemn the ungodly which are living.
They gonna condemn your ass, man. Go ahead.
And youth that is soon perfected, the many years and old age of the unrighteous. For they shall see the end of the wise, and shall not understand what the Most High and his counsel had decreed of him, and to what end the Lord have sent Salah, and to what end the Lord have set him in safety. They shall see him and despise him, but the Most High shall laugh them to scorn.
The Most High shall laugh them to scorn, man. Go ahead.
And they shall hereafter be a vile carcass, and a reproach among the dead forevermore.
They're gonna be you're gonna be a reproach among the dead forevermore, man. So the elect men that went back to the spirit world with the Lord and the Most High, they looking down on you. You talking your shit, and you a reproach to them, bitch ass nigga, man. That's how they looking at you, man. Go ahead.
Okay. For he shall rend them and cast them down headlong, that they shall be speechless, and he shall shake them from the foundation, and they shall be utterly laid waste, and be in sorrow, and their memorial shall perish.
There you go, man. There you go. Their memorial shall perish. Their remembrance shall perish. So you're going to get wiped out, man. Okay? Okay, yeah, so that's right.
He's coming up. Philippians chapter 1, verse 20 to 23. That was it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, bring it.
Interception.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, you bring it out since you
Well,
on
no. Philippians 1:23. Start up at like
It's 20.
is it 20? Okay.
Yes, verse 20. Philippians 1 and 20. According to my earnest
It's one of my favorite scriptures, man.
according to my earnest expectation and my hope, that in nothing I shall be ashamed, but that with all boldness as always, so now also Yahushua shall be magnified in my body, whether it be by life or by death.
Whether it be by life or by death, man.
He's magnified.
He's magnified.
And I want to say this, like I said earlier, if the scripture said, that means it's going to happen. There's going to be, the Lord is going to be magnified by some of the righteous dying, man. And he's going to be magnified by some of the righteous living. There's a balance in it. And it's his will ultimately, man.
Right. Because, I mean, even Paul seen examples of that when he was persecuting Stephen, man. He was there. He was there when Stephen was stoned, man, at Saul. And he saw how fervent Stephen was, man. So he had examples of men dying in the truth. He didn't go back and talk shit. Yeah, he died, man. I think the Lord wasn't with him, man. The Lord was with him. Why didn't he stop the stone? He didn't say that shit, man. He said, we're about life or death. I'm going to stay strong in this thing, man. Go ahead, Al.
Verse 21. For to me to live is Hamashiach, Yahushua, and to die is gain.
To die is gain. Why? Because he knows he's going to be rest with the Heavenly Father. Go ahead.
But if I live in the flesh, this is the fruit of my labor. Yet what I shall choose, I wot not. For I am in a strait betwixt two, having a desire to depart.
Right, because that was Paul went to the spirit world and he came back, so he knows. All right, damn, he chilling. So he's like, damn, it'd probably be better just to die and come back in power and strength, versus to be here, and be persecuted and talk shit to, and having to deal with all this bullshit. Go ahead.
For I am in a strait betwixt two, having a desire to depart and to be with Yahushua, which is far better.
Which is far better.
Yep.
Far better than to live in this life, man. Go ahead.
Nevertheless, to abide in the flesh is more needful for you.
It's more needful because we know that there's got to be men that usher in the elect. They got to go out and preach. They got to teach. The scriptures have this work to be done. So those that die in the truth, they are examples unto us that we have to keep pushing and keep fighting. Okay? Go ahead.
I just got that word gain in the Greek real quick.
Okay, yeah, bring that out.
Get the main definition. I think it's kiardos is how you pronounce it. But the key definition is advantage. So to die is an advantage.
It's an advantage.
It's gain and advantage, but
Right, because it's like you could get to push the fast forward button
Yep.
to the good part.
And that's why when Yahushua was on the cross, and basically he had told one of the thieves, you know, basically you should dwell with me in paradise. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, this is just a quick one about how the righteous souls complain to Yahushua and Yahweh first and foremost. This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 8. It states, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood cry unto me, and the souls of the unjust, Salat, and the souls of the just complain continually. And therefore saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them.
Right. There's gonna be innocent blood among them, man. So, and who's the innocent? The elect, the righteous, man.
Yep.
So they're going to destroy the righteous, man. Pretty much.
Yeah, they're gonna attack and persecute the righteous.
And well, not all of us, of course, but you know, some of us are gonna die, man. That's the point.
Yep. That's the point. And in that death, we should be that man is at rest, man. And we're gonna see that man again. And that's what we believe that, man.
Right.
Just like Judas Maccabee said, and that's my thoughts. I believe that, man. I know I'm gonna see these men again, man. They good.
And even a woman whose 7 sons were killed, she said, "I know that the Most High will give thee unto me again." You know? So she knew she gonna see them after death.
That's right.
Yeah, 2nd Maccabees chapter 7.
God.
Yeah.
God. Go ahead.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, and I'll go to verse 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
There you go. So that's another example of that. This is a future prophecy of how men that do fear the Lord, how they're going to be persecuted and sought out and killed, man.
That's right.
That's going to happen. So for you to talk shit about that, you're not in the spirit.
That's right.
You err not knowing the scriptures.
Right.
Okay?
This
Some
is
more on that?
You got some
Yeah,
more?
yeah,
My
it's
fault.
long.
That's okay.
For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the
Right.
fire.
So it's promised that the men of the Lord are going to be tried, man, and they're going to be persecuted, killed. If you chilling after that, you probably not a man of the Lord.
That's
Man.
right.
Yeah.
Everything all good, then you probably not a man of the Lord, man. Okay.
And this is 2 Corinthians 12:1. It is not expedient for me doubtless to glory, and I will come to visions and revelations of the Lord. I knew a man in Yahushua above 14 years ago, whether in the body I cannot tell, or whether out of the body I cannot tell. The Most High know it. Such and one caught up to the third heaven. And I knew such a man, whether in the body or out of the body, I cannot tell. The Most High know it. How that he was caught up into paradise and heard unspeakable words, which is not lawful for a man to utter. Of such and one will I glory, yet of myself I will not glory, but in my infirmities. So basically, man, Apostle Paul had actually was stoned. And basically, after he was stoned, he actually went up into the third heaven, man. And so he was a righteous man of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah. He was a prisoner of Yahweh Shah. But instead, you know what I'm saying, according to popular belief, they say that a true man of the Lord wouldn't go through these circumstances. So why did he go through these circumstances? And that's going to what the brother is saying, man. You err not knowing the scriptures, man. Because in order to get to something so beautiful and magnificent of the kingdom, man, you're going to have to go through some tribulation, man, and agony. You know? That's
A
it.
lot of you jakes out there, you will die for your children, won't you? Or you will die for that woman that you love so much. And how much more Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, who created the woman or those kids that you would die for, man. How much more of that? You know? This is the real thing. See, a woman, she'll leave you.
Right.
Your children, they'll grow up be niggas and betray you, man. Probably get you put to death, man.
That's right.
You know, going broke and everything, but not the Lord. As long as you do what you gotta do, man, the Lord gonna hold you down no matter what, man.
Yep.
And this is our comfort.
God. You brothers have anything else?
Yeah, what is supposed to be absent from the body?
Which in Corinthians?
Yeah, 1 Corinthians 15.
Sure
We
about
can
that.
look it up. I guess Brad, we can grab one more. Just an example of a brother that was diligent is in the face of adversity. Eleazar, Second Maccabees, 6 and 18. And if y'all have anything else, we can read it. This is the last one I got.
Alright, 6 and 18.
Kind of.
Alright. Second Maccabees chapter 6, verse 18. Eleazar, one of the principal scribes, an aged man, and of a well-favored countenance, was constrained to open his mouth and to eat swine's flesh. But he, choosing rather to die gloriously than to live stained with such an abomination.
Right, so he said he's gonna die gloriously by not breaking the law, man. By abstaining from that and being steadfast in the truth. So when you stand up for the truth, and you stand up for the laws of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and if you die in that, that's a glorious death, man. Go ahead.
Spit it forth, and came of his own accord to the torment.
So he's like, fuck that, man. You know, he was an old man. He could have ate it, you know, whatever. But he's like, no, I'd rather die.
Spit it forth.
You know, yeah. He could have ate it and did a little sin offering. You know, he could have done all that. And he's like, no, go ahead.
As it behooved them to come that are resolute to stand out against such things as are not lawful for love of life to be tasted. But they that had the charge of that wicked feast, for the old acquaintance they had with the man, taking him aside, besought him to bring flesh of his own provision.
Right, because he was a popular guy, so they didn't want him. They didn't want to see him tortured. He was an old man, but he was a popular dude. He's like, man, look, man, we got some lamb right here, or they might brought some chicken, or whatever it was. I'm like, bro, we got some waffle stuff right here. Why don't you just act like you want that Gucci, bro? Just we will pretend it's pork. You just eat it, but you didn't go off. Go ahead.
Such as was lawful for him to use, and make as if he did eat of the flesh taken from the sacrifice commanded by the king, that in so doing he might be delivered from death, and for the old friendship with them find favor. But he began to consider discreetly, and
these were sell out niggas, man, that were doing that. But they sold out. They were working for under the king. They were like, man, here we got this chicken, we got this lamb, just eat that and act like it's pork. We used to be homies, right? That's what Nate gonna do, man. Nate and all them other guys, man, they gonna be taking that chip. They gonna be trying to talk brothers into taking the chip, man. Just take the chip, bro. Just take the chip. You gonna be good, man. It's gonna be alright.
They like, the Most High want us to eat, don't
Yeah,
he?
he wants
they
to,
gonna do it,
Go ahead.
But he began to consider discreetly, and as became his age, and the excellency of his ancient years, and the honor of his gray head, whereunto he was come, and his most honest education from a child, or rather the holy law made and given by the Most High. Therefore he answered accordingly, and willed them straightways to send him to the grave.
Right, just kill me, bro. You know, he thought about the law, statutes, commandments, power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. He's like, I don't give a fuck, man. Fuck it. No, I ain't eating that shit. I don't want to be a bad example. I'll just put me to death. You know, I've been riding for this thing my whole life. I'm not finna turn for you dudes.
Right, I'm not finna fake like I'm eating some fucking pork, man.
Right.
He wasn't no hoe ass nigga,
Yeah,
man.
I'm not gonna stop saying the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and say Jesus and Christ bless, just to appease people, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, on verse 24. For it becometh not our age, said he, in any wise to dissemble, whereby many young persons might think that Eleazar, being 80 years old and 10, were now gone to a strange religion.
Right, so he want to be a bad example to the brothers underneath him, man. Like, damn, man, he ain't this, you know, just like if Elder Torres eating pork, and brothers will get weak and be like, damn,
Well,
I
can
need
eat
pork.
You know,
Nah, man, go ahead.
and so they, through mind hypocrisy and desire to live a little time and a moment longer, should be deceived by me, and I get a stain to my old age and make it abominable.
To make your name crap. Go ahead.
For though for the present time I should be delivered from the punishment of men, yet should I not escape the hand of the Almighty, neither alive nor dead.
Right. Right. So you know you live for a little bit longer, you're not gonna escape that judgment that you get from the Heavenly Father, man. So you stay steadfast in this truth, man, because you have fear of the Lord. You don't have fear of somebody that can kill the body, right? You know, you have fear of those men that kill body and soul. Okay, more on that. That's pretty much it. Did y'all have any other precepts?
Got one example, one more.
Okay, we'll just bring that out.
And this is John. This is Matthew 14:6. But when Herod's birthday was kept, the daughter of Herodias danced before them and pleased Herod. Whereupon he promised with an oath to give her whatsoever she would ask. And she, being before instructed of her mother, said, Give me here John Baptist's head in a charger. And the king was sorry, nevertheless, for the oath's sake. And them which sat with him at meat, he commanded it to be given her. And he sent and beheaded John in prison. And his head was brought in a charger and given to the damsel, and she brought it to her mother.
There you go, man. Another example of a man dying. So John the Baptist was wicked. The Lord wasn't with him because he got killed by the crackers, man.
Right.
Hell no, man. We're going to be persecuted on this side, man. Some men are going to remain and some men are going to go back to the spirit world, but it's all, we all are in this thing. We're going to still be one unit, one army, man. Through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man.
It's a win-win.
God.
You know? So basically, if you do perish, man, before you actually save from a physical manifestation from Yahushua, and basically you resting, man. You know, you just now waiting for prophecy to be fulfilled so you can be delivered. You know?
Yeah. And by death, the balance comes in, because a lot of you fake ass niggas gonna fall out, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Brother died, man. They ain't with that shit right there.
Right.
With that, man. Next thing you know, he don't want to come out no more, man. He gonna be like Kyle Lamont, man.
You can think it's not the truth anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Listening to Joe Rogan, man.
God.
Making vlogs.
Yeah, man. Ass
You know?
man. All right. Yeah, with that, we want to give all praise and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua.
Peace and blessings, and double honor to the elders that rule well. Peace and blessings to you brothers out there preaching His word in sincerity and truth. Shalom.
Shalom.